Hey Jack, how's it going? This is Hundo Southtown Chrysler. Just thought I'd send you this little walk around video, and what a beauty. This is the 19 Ford F150 RAPTOR. Now obviously I'd love if, you know, as much as we love our TRXs over here, you got to give it to the Raptors. I mean, they definitely do look pretty badass. Now this one particularly does have an original black paint color, and then it does have this really nice, very well done matte black wrap. Okay, now you will see that this one does have some nice modifications, tasteful ones too, right? Obviously we got that little blue Raptor in the front there. We do got the nice LED lights all the way through. Obviously that nice aggressive hood, but kind of always like the F-150's lights. Definitely the whole front end looks really clean, but we do have some additional lights at the bottom there as well. Now, when it comes to condition, you will notice that this one does have a cracked windshield. That is very common. Obviously, being in Alberta, you can kind of barely get through a season without a cracked windshield. But I did want to let you know, tires. You have some really nice Venom Powers Terra Hunter XTs. Now, these definitely do have very decent tread on them still. Now, we do obviously have a really nice hard metal side steps on this one. It does have a hard top trifold tonneau cover. Looks like there is a little bit of a defect just on this one side, so thought I'd at least kind of point that out to you. Now these are some really nice rims. I kind of love the dual kind of tones to them too, with a little bit of the silver and the black. And then obviously the concave. These ones definitely do sit in pretty nice. Kind of gives it that nice aggressive look. And when it comes to tire tread, again, really nice on the back. Now these will have the fog shocks. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff this one is going to have when it comes to the performance aspect of it. But biggest thing, first and foremost, I want to kind of break down is going to be the appearance. Make sure the condition is right. Now this one does have a it looks like an aftermarket exhaust. It definitely sounds pretty aggressive. And if you see, we have a little bit of a Punisher a hitch cover over there, right? So this does have the, here, let me unlock all the doors. That'd probably help. There we go. Now this does have a spray-in liner, a little bit of a Tim Hortons cup in the back, but it is done from Armagard as well, so they are a local company. It's really nice. We do have LED bed lights in this one as well, some tie-down areas. Now this does also have the tailgate, believe it or not, little tailgate step assist. It's a really nice system. It kind of pulls out a nice handle for you as well, just to kind of get in the back. Now, here's where we get, obviously, very, well, I get excited. It's going to be the interior. Now you notice a little bit of a blue trim on the inside there. Well, let's, oh, sorry. Let's take a look at this beautiful interior. Okay, so first off, we got the carbon fiber on the sides here. This one particularly will have the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Full panoramic sunroof. It does have this beautiful blue Alcantara in the middle. Some blue piping, a little bit of vinyl, some leather. It's a really nice look. It does have the heated seats in the back. You do have the full all-weather mats in this one too, but again, the interior does it for me, if you ask me, especially when it comes to that kind of little tasteful touch. Now, if it was me and I was gonna do some mods, you know, I'd probably take these out and probably try to find some that might be, you know, in a blue carbon. Like, that would look kind of cool. Now, obviously, I don't do that stuff here. I'm just kind of throwing out some little customized suggestions, but we do have blind spot assist, but you're never going to need them because you just hit the pedal there and then you're just, you know, anyone in your blind spot is long gone in the back. Love the seats again, honestly, just really nice quality. I noticed in some of these Fords. Again, that carbon kind of continues throughout here, even in the front. Even on the shifter here, right? But you do get a lot of nice Alcantara, like the way they've kind of laid out this interior. It's tasteful, it looks nice, but at the same time, it feels good, right? So when the weather is plus 40 or if it's minus 40, it's just nice to know that obviously your buns aren't going to be toasted, right? Now, I am quickly, sorry, just going to find, okay, there we go. All right, we do have the Ford key system here, so you can get in and out of the vehicle very, very easily. You can customize your own key code as well. Now this does have the power folding side mirrors on both sides. The nice thing, we have 3-position driver memory over here, and we do also have the automatic windows all the way through, and the power driver's seat. Now the driver's seat's where I kind of spend a little bit of extra attention, just to make sure. And if you notice, there's a little bit of a baby little tear starting over there. It's pretty common when you're getting in and out. Now we do have solutions to get that kind of stuff fixed if it's a big one for you. But here we go again to that nice blue. Now, I do like to test out the air conditioned seats and the air conditioning, just make sure everything is obviously on point. And you will notice on this one, it works well. Sorry, you might not be able to tell, but I can feel it. Seats are definitely nice and cool. Now we do also have the paddle shifters. We have the nice little center line here. Make sure that you're going the right direction, and also the nice Punisher logo here again, okay? 76, 224 on the odometer. Now this one particularly, I mean, we do have some steering feel options, comfort, sport, normal. And again, I am a lot more accustomed, maybe just being a little biased to the TRX, so you know there's going to be some things in here maybe I might not know as much as you do, and I'll be straight up with that, right? So one nice thing obviously is we do have the 360 camera in this one. It's got the heated seats, the air conditioned seats, heated steering wheel. We got that carbon up here as well, and it does look real. It feels real. And then this does also have your 2 high, 4 auto, 4 low. You have a trailer backup assist. Now I do remember working at Ford before they even had a Raptor back in 15, 16. Is when it comes to a trailer backup assist, it's kind of nice to know that, you know, if you are pulling a trailer, you don't have to actually focus your attention on actually making sure your steering input, everything is absolutely perfect to line up your trailer. The nice thing is literally hands off the steering wheel. You tilt this in either direction you want the trailer to go. The steering wheel will modulate or move automatically just to kind of compensate on that direction. But then all you have to do is really just tap on the gas or tap on the brake. So really, really nice option. Now, this one does have a nice little plug-in up top here as well. But I guess probably the biggest thing that I find is the different viewing angles, right? So being a wide vehicle, it's kind of nice to know you have a multitude of options, but just to kind of make sure you're, you know, not going to scuff up these rims or anything, right? But let me see if we have some Sirius XM. No, satellite antenna. Okay, I'd have to look into that. Oh wait, there we go. Maybe I'm just in a bad zone. I know Service has a lot of reception towers and a lot of stuff going on up there, but I will definitely confirm and make sure that this Sirius obviously works. That'd be an easy fix. But when it comes to sound system, let's at least kind of give you an idea. Let's see, settings, we'll go to sound. There should be a surround mode, yes, that's on. Put the treble a little bit, just so you can hear some of the bass in here too. And then obviously the nice sync system, right? Which I honestly find with Ford is really, really nice. Now, killer sound system. You know what, let me try to put something else on. I'm a little bit of a classic rock guy. So let me see if I can, 97. Oh, let's try the Bear. 100.3. Definitely a pretty nice system. Yeah, definitely a really nice system. Now, obviously, you have all your aux buttons located at the top, which is nice. Kind of feels like a little bit of a jet cockpit. And we do have lane keeping assist, but I mean, again, you don't have to worry about that. People tend to get the hell out of your way when they see this in the rearview mirror or even beside you. So I think people can kind of tell, even if you don't know about cars, that something a little bit extra special going on here. Now, holy, I gotta be careful. So this thing definitely has tons of power. Maybe a little too much for me, because I already get tickets, and you know, I'm just driving like a Charger demo right now. So definitely probably not best in my hands, but you know what, when it comes to the drive, definitely feels nice and tight. Brakes feel really good as well. And I noticed one thing too is even with the bigger tires, like even with some sharper turns. I'm not feeling any rubbage, or I'm not even hearing any rubbage. So that's definitely a nice thing to know, that these tires and wheels would have been installed, obviously when it was traded, before it was traded in, at a good shop. You can typically tell just by driving it whether or not it was a good or a backyard mechanic job, right? So I don't think any, well, I hope not, that any backyard mechanics would try to, you know, take a car like this, or even one of our TRXs or Hellcats, and try to, you know, soup it up themselves. I mean, I guess if you're an older guy, that makes sense, but honestly, I really hope you like the walk around video here, Jack. Let me know what you think. I'd love to put this baby in your driveway, maybe a custom plate in the front, maybe a Jack Daniels plate, eh? Or maybe a bottle of Jack Daniels. I got a lot of solutions here. Give me a shout when you get this, 780-932-7597. Thanks so much. It's Hundo.